Hey guys, it's been a really long time since I've made a video. Just kind of forgot about YouTube and haven't really felt super inspired to make any videos, but I don't know, got a new camera, got a new phone, which is what I'm recording with now, the Nexus 5. And I don't know, I think I should kind of get back into this. It was really fun. So anyhow, without further ado, thought I'd show you guys what I've been carrying for the past couple months. Really pared down what I have as far as knives and gear go. I sold off a lot of my stuff and really found the core set of the things that I carry that I just really like. And the rest of it was nice to have, but it's just I didn't really use it. So what was the point? So anyhow, these are the things I found myself carrying the most often. First and foremost, my Chris Reeve Sebenza. Absolutely freaking love this knife. I mean, they're just solid and they've really earned their reputation. My favorite thing about it though is it's just so slim. You don't see that very often in knives nowadays. Just nice slim knives that just disappear in the pocket. But this thing has filled all my EDC needs. I've carried this at work. I've beat this up. You can see a couple scratches from where I had to cut some wire and a seat belt on a call. But a little bit of sharpening up and it's good to go again. I mean, this thing is just absolutely phenomenal. Great size. I found myself kind of gravitating back towards smaller knives. But really for me, that 3-inch blade size, really perfect, happy medium. If nice and carryable, but not too big where it's in the way, but you can still do some work with it. Just a great overall knife. So there's that one. Second most carried, hands down, has got to be my paramilitary 2. This is one of the sprint runs, the 20 CP. I mean, I haven't really done any sort of hardcore steel tests or anything like that, but I haven't really noticed myself spending more time sharpening this or, sharpening it more often than anything else. And it really seems to hold up really well to some heavy duty abuse. So really another one of those knives that I can just grab and know it works and it'll be reliable and just do everything that I need no matter what. Just really, really love my paramilitary 2s. So this knife, don't carry it as much as these two, but still one of my favorites. But I got this knife from Gavco a couple of years back and I just really, really like it. It's from a French maker, Gasca Teal. This is the Officer Mid-Tech, but really just a really nifty design overall. Really reminds me of a SMF or a SNG from Strider, but a little bit more refined. You don't have that angle in the back that digs into your palm, and just a little bit more chamfered edges and stuff, and it just feels a lot nicer in the hand, but still has that ready to rumble, just heavy duty build quality. Just have no problems taking this out, whether it's on duty at work or just out on a day on the town. I mean, this is just a lovely knife. Conceals really well with that deep carry pocket clip. You only see a little bit, so it's not super scary or anything like that, but still nice and refined knife. Only thing is I wish I saw more of these. Just not a very common knife, but still awesome nonetheless. So there's that. As far as flashlights go, I really only carry my HDS rotary. This thing is just so overbuilt and just works every time. I've taken this diving down to 15, 20 feet for about 20 minutes and it works perfectly fine underwater. I've dropped this down numerous flights of stairs. I've beat this thing to hell and it's still there for a beating. So really like this light. I have the universal pocket clip here. It's a little bulky and it took a while to kind of set it up the way I like it and really make it work for me, but works well. The only downside is that you can't really easily dial the brightness with one hand. You kind of have to pinch and rotate and kind of do a couple different steps instead of one fluid adjustment, but not too big of a deal. Holds really well. I love how they didn't make this scoop on the end super big. So, especially when you're wedged down a really thick pocket that's reinforced, like on my work pants, it doesn't stick up a crazy amount and get ripped out. So love this light. I've got a bunch of different modes programmed, but I just love the versatility of this thing. So just great. If you're even thinking about getting one, it's a little bit spendy, but at the end of the day, if you need a light that works the first time and it works every single time, this is a hell of a light. So If I don't want to go that heavy and just want to go a little bit more low profile, just walking around during the daytime or whatever, and I want to save on weight, IITP EOS, or excuse me, Olight EOS i3. Just a great light, hands down. Runs off of a single AAA battery. Really nice little light, super lightweight. Only three modes: low, medium, high, and it doesn't do much more than that. But that's all you really need on a light of this size. So great little size for a backup light, or even just tossing it in my pocket. Really, really like this thing. Even though it's a little older of a light, I mean, it still works great. So, last and for, but not least, at least with my flashlights, my copper Maritac flashlight. Spent a little bit of money on this on Mass Drop. I think they're like $50 or so, but really like the copper. Just every time I pick it up, it's different. Kind of shows its wear. Kind of has that little Boba Fett effect, and it just looks different every single time I pick it up. I notice it's tarnished differently, and it's just really cool. Nice, solid. A little bit of a heavyweight light, but still feels nice and sturdy. Only three modes on this one, but really, really like it. So there's that. Otherwise, like to carry a pen or two when I'm just walking around. Zebra F701. If you guys even think you might want one of these, just get one. They're $8, and I can tell you now they're just absolutely worth it. They don't write super well, at least the cartridge that comes with them. You can mod them to put a bunch of different Parker cartridges in, like a Fisher Space Pen. But just overall, just for $7, just absolutely sturdy pen. Works great. At work, I've got 4 or 5 of these, and they're really nice, sturdy pen. But if you lose them, it's not the end of the world. You're only out $7, $8, and just still nice, sturdy pen. So, other than that, I have this one. It's a little bit more expensive, like 20 or $30 on Amazon. See if I can get you guys the name there. Condash. I think it's a Swiss company, but just absolute lovely, fantastic pen to write with. If you're writing for a long time, it's nice and lightweight. The cartridge that comes with it is great. I'm not a big pen freak, but every now and then I take some notes and things, and it's just really nice to have a nice, decent pen. So there's that. As far as wallets go, I've really haven't found anything better than this for my personal needs. This is a recycled firefighter Sergeant wallet. Let's see if I can get it in focus there. Nice and thin. I've got probably 6 or 7 cards and another 4 or 5 business cards in there, as well as some cash, and it's still nice and thin. Pretty comparable with my Spyderco Paramilitary 2 there, but I'm not a big fan of super big bulky wallets, and the more I can pare down, the lighter and sleeker I can get my everyday carry, the more happy I am. So these things are great, nice and durable. I mean, canvas fire hose exterior, you really can't beat that. Price is pretty decent too. So there's that. Carry around very often my deep blue. Clean it off here a little bit. My day night ops automatic. This nice tritium vials. This thing has been put through the ringer. I really don't treat this very well at all. It's my everyday watch. I don't take it off when I'm doing crazy things like auto extrication or anything like that. It's been diving. It's just been put through the ringer. You can see all sorts of dings and dents on the case, and it's still going strong. Holds great time within like 15, 20 seconds every day, which for me is all right. I reset it every couple days, but it does me pretty well. So I like to put on a nice NATO strap on these things. Nice and lightweight. Especially at work, if I get it contaminated, I can just pull the strap right off, replace it, and get a different strap on there and not have to worry about contamination. So there's that. My watch. Something else I've been carrying quite a bit are these electronic or headphones from MEE. I think it's like I don't know, really remember the exact model number, but nice little in-ear headphones. They're super cheap. These ones were about like $15-20. There's a model number if anybody's interested, but great little headphones, cheap, doesn't break the bank, but they still sound great. Especially if I want to listen to music or something. It's nice to have this set. Keys really haven't changed from the last time I showed these. I've got my little homemade key holder thing right there. It's kind of like a friction folder knife, holding up really well. I've got one of these snap shackles. We actually use these on the dive rescue squad for our weight harnesses. We clip in with that, and nice thing is these can hold several thousand pounds, but even when it's loaded, you can still release it by pulling this little pin right here. So in case we need to go up to the surface, we can come off our line. So I've got one of these aviation mechanics wire keychains, and they're really great. I like how they're nice and versatile. They twist and everything, so you're never, especially if you're sitting down on your keys, they can have a little bit more room to twist, and they don't poke you as badly. Other than that, I've got one of these little nice eyes doohickeys. I think this is like the doohickey 2 or something like that. They're about $4 or $5 on on Amazon or at your local hardware store. But nice little tool, little pry bar, package opener here. It's a little serrated edge. It's not super sharp. Then a bottle opener. I actually use this quite often. Tightening up some screws or prying open something just to save my knives. Best part is that these little guys are about $4 or $5, so you won't break the bank. They're not too bad. So, last but not least, my little goat head here. Usual Suspect Network, little bead right there. Really been beat. It's really been beat up, but really, really cool nonetheless. So, I think that's about it. I guess I could show you. Just got these in my Smith Delano's. Nice sunglasses. I guess I'm a little bit more sensitive to sunlight, but it's hard for me to go outside without sunglasses. So always nice to have a nice dependable pair. And Smith has never let me down. So there we go. That's pretty much my everyday carry. A little bit of everything, but almost all the time I'll have most of this on me. If I want to go lightweight or whatever, you've got a little bit of room to configure there, but pretty decent setup if I do say so myself. So anyhow, thanks for watching. See you guys later, and as always, stay safe.